All right, boom. So it looks like they saying they got young Ant Hefe for a body. You understand me? Prayers go out to that man's family. That's somebody who I might not have a lot of words with, you know what I'm saying, but a small, slight communication. I don't know, homie. That something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, he just keeping his mouth closed to, let the police do their job. But right now, gang, damn, man, it's always the good fellas. You understand me? Right now, his time in his life, his podcast career is boosting up. He really don't got that type of time to be getting caught up in that type of shit. So hopefully just a misunderstanding. But we got the content, so let's run the content. So with that being said, let's get it. Let's go.
Now, apparently, young Ant Hefe is in big trouble. And a lot of this just came out during the No Jumper show. Now, Adam 22, Spody Face, Munchie B, as well as Lush was sitting down doing the podcast. And during the podcast, like one seat was open, one seat was not occupied. And from the thumbnail, we all knew it was obvious that young Ant Hefe was not in the building. Now, during the podcast, Adam 22 will bring up the fact that young Ant Hefe was actually missing in action. And, with that being said, they began to speculate possibly on what was going on. Now, I'm going to play a little bit of this video for y'all with young Ant Hefe not being at the No Jumper building. And let's just see, what Adam had to say.
Find that clip today when we were talking about
Guys, can we address the elephant in the room real quick? Is Ant okay? What's up with the
I guess Ant's not picking up his phone. People have been trying to contact him, and he's not picking up his phone right now. It is almost 2 hours into the podcast.
This is unlike him.
And in addition to that, he was supposed to be here an hour before the podcast. So I would bet money that he got arrested or something because
I don't know about that.
I don't want to wish it on him. It's just like if him being 3 hours late, phone off, not responding to anybody.
I don't know about arrested, but it's definitely like
that's what I was thinking. But you don't want to speak shit.
Yeah,
but I saw thinking like
Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying.
I like making my podcast. I don't like making short clips of my podcast. So the
clicks and views. So, we got to go off of what these people say. Most reaction channels, we don't really watch the content. We watch it with y'all together. So on No Jumper, they're claiming that, he's arrested for a body. You understand what I'm saying? Like you saying you don't want to wish that Adam, but you just put it in the title. Like this is the shit that I'm talking about, gang. Like we got to do better when it comes to that. Maybe they trying to, dumb it down a little bit. We don't know, but let's get to this content, man. They always use less as bait. You know what I'm saying? So let's go.
I mean, or it could have been a family emergency. When his kids got sick, he could have been in the hospital or something like that.
If you call his phone and they go to voicemail, that's all bad.
Or he lost his phone.
Or he just somewhere with no service. That's think the best. I don't want to.
But it is like it's not like him. Even if he wasn't gonna come, he would say something if he had the ability.
Hold on, let me double check to make sure. Ant Hefe arrested for a body. Jalice, great by Skinny from the 9. No, arrested for a body, gang. Stop playing with me, man. Yeah, stop. Don't play with me. This ain't nothing to play about, bro. I know y'all like to troll in the comment section.
So
yeah,
I will put your ass in timeout or remove you. I don't play them games. I'm not in the NBA. Whatever that is. Poppy 2K6.
He usually come in and his tire got popped.
But he would normally have texted by now and be like, yo, I'm finna be late. Da, da, da. Like it's not he's very professional, bro. Like
we leave here, I'm gonna hit his brother and see what's up with him.
Yeah, hopefully he cool. You feel me? Like shouts to the homie. We love Ant, man.
Yeah, love Ant.
All right, so with that being said, the No Jumper crew at that point in time was waiting to see like what was going on with young Ant Hefe. It looks like Spody Face might even be texting young Ant Hefe trying to find out what the situation is and what's really going on with Ant. Now, we know that young Ant Hefe has, had his fair share of trouble or run-ins with the law in his past, you know what I mean? But it seems like young Ant Hefe was on his way to actually, just doing his podcasting thing with the No Jumper host. Now, many people is like, this is kind of like familiar with people who associate themselves with No Jumper. Rumors of being arrested, suddenly not seeing these individuals on the podcast and things like that. Like, people like this is some of the normal stuff that's going on, and Adam didn't make it no better, automatically assuming that young Ant Hefe was in jail, but for whatever reason, Adam wasn't wrong, and we'll see in this clip right here.
You on the phone? I heard him on the phone being like, "I didn't post it. I didn't post it."
Come on, man.
Breaking news.
What's the breaking news?
Oh shit! Nathan's about to bring up something that.
Oh shit!
Maurice Shellman.
Nah, they got the
felony.
Wow.
Damn.
Felony for what? It doesn't say. It
don't say no more. It used to say, but I could tell by the bail amount how much the bail amount.
77th.
L.A. Robbery and Homicide Division.
Oh no!
No. That's
the agency description.
That's bad.
It's 77th Street, bro. $1 million bail.
$1 million bail doesn't seem. That's what they gave Chud.
No. That's
only $1 million bill in LA is just $1 million. That's a high one, bro.
Oh man, that's fucked
I'm
up,
not
bro.
putting that past Ant Hefe, man.
Nah, but we gonna see they could have it, but you never know what your
Free the homie, he ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, because in LA right now you have to see a judge anyway, so we don't even know if that $1 million bill is real or not because you have to see a judge in order to even get a bill now. So I don't know if they just putting that to be there or what. But $1 million bill in Los Angeles, California. I'm
glad you said that, and I ain't trying to derail from this. So we gonna finish this, and I'm gonna remember what you just said about the bail thing.
What? Oh, Nathan's still doing research over here, bruh. Bro, what if Ant Hefe ends up being our Dirk? We already got a Dirk. Brick Baby's already kind of Dirk.
We saw this.
Man, let me tell y'all something, man. The power of the tongue speaks life and death, though, right? I know we got to run content, but catch this shit, though, man. Just speculating on that level. I'm going to keep it Fendi with you, man. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that certain level in life where you done did what you had to do on this blacktop, bro. Only way, you know what I'm saying, you should be banging it out in the streets unless it's life or death. Straight up, bro. Like a nigga damn near got to whip out on you and you got your chopstick on you and you ready to, you know what I'm saying, get up on them. Anything less than that is uncivilized. Because, see, I tell you all the time, I believe in necessary violence. Necessary. If I got to, I'm going to do it to you. But if I could really converse with you as a man and get you to understand, like, nigga, this is some small shit, I use my words first. You know what I'm saying? Let's say ain't no more talking. And nigga, we go bump. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. And then I'm at that age now where I'm not finna go sit in no kennel for 40 years. And you know what I'm saying? I'm already in my 40s. I'm going to bang it out in the streets. I'm going to go bang it out. That's one thing I know about myself. I'm not going to jail, prison, none of that. If I figure like, if I ever get in that position and I got to, I'm going to bang it out in the streets, bro. I'm not finna go sit in no motherfucking kennel and I got to watch another nigga take a shit right in front of my face. I got to hold my nose while this nigga blowing up the same toilet. We got to use the same. Hell no, man. I'm good. Y'all can have that. You see what I'm saying? Hey, shit, nigga. I'm in my 40s. I'm up there. I'm up there. I'm up there, and I'm not finna be sitting there. Niggas say, hey, close the curtain, man. Let me go ahead and gotta drop my gangster in the tub. That's getting on my hands and knees because that's somebody's house. You live there. That's your home. You gotta scrub that floor if you don't want to get sick in there. Come on, bro. Yeah, nah. Some of us too old for that shit. But hopefully, man, this is just a misunderstanding. They throwing the body word out there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to advertise that for everybody, but if you know what I know, bro, and you accomplish so much, nigga, you a fool if you go sit down and spend the rest of your life in a fucking kennel. Slavery, sweat equity. Yeah, that word. I tell y'all right now, bro, that sweat equity got me fucked up. Let go.
Swamp Stories video.
Bro, if it ends up that fucking Ant Hefe actually got an M, god damn. What the fuck?
Yeah, free bro. So if he locked up right now, you have to. I don't like that in LA, how they change that. You have to see a judge before you get a bill. Free
the alter ego.
Yeah, if it's like not if non-citatable, like basically then you go to the police station, they cite you out. If it's more than that, then he has to. He gonna see the judges within 72 hours.
Okay, and that's what I was about to say.
I was gonna say 72 hours.
The thing is that the laws have changed, right? It's called a master code. You got to go before the judge, and it's to the judge's discretion whether you get a bail or not, right?
Correct.
So when I went to the last year with the jail, I couldn't bail out.
All right, so there you have it. Now they're assuming that he might have a hot one, and y'all know what a hot one is. That's an M. Now there was a video that young Ant Hefe, was seen as well earlier. He would actually post something in the story, and I'm gonna try to get that pulled up for y'all, where he was actually talking, and I want to say Adam had pulled that up during the live stream, and I'm gonna just skim through this video so we can see exactly what young Ant Hefe said or whatever in this video. Let me see if I can find it or not real quick for y'all. But I mean, listen, if young Ant Hefe is in jail for, like what they thinking he in jail, he was arrested by robbery homicide. Normally when people is arrested by robbery homicide, is either a robbery or a homicide in my knowledge, of what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if how true it would be to his situation if he's currently in jail, for a hot one or not. But that's basically what people was insinuating, that he may be in jail for doing something to somebody. Here's a video though. Here's the video I was talking about, a young Ant Hefe. Let's check this out real quick and see what he was saying in his story. Again, this is another no jumper video, but let's check this out right here.
Let me see this.
Yeah, and that's why Ant Hefe wasn't in the Instagram reels. Can we check out this video that Ant Hefe actually posted, where I guess he's talking about something? This is from yesterday.
What's the good old deal with the good old people, man? Today was not a good day, bro. Today was one of those bad days, man, where the devil was working hard, man. He was at work, man, and he was this close, man. He was this close. He was this close to cashing in on wishful thinking. So right now, I'm in a phase where I'm trying to regroup, you know what I'm saying, and think things through, man, and just, create the space to be calm and copacetic, you know what I'm saying, through the storm, you know what I'm saying. But hopefully y'all had a good day up out there.
Yeah, let me give it up to him, man. Hey, this is my thing though, right? I just can't see him acting irrational over some shit in the streets because he's a thinker. When you a thinker, you can outthink a nigga and disarm him with your words. You see what I'm saying? Real recognize real, man. I'm a critical thinker, so and my goal is always to outthink the next nigga that don't see the vision, right? So I can't see him crashing out just off of some emotional shit. You know what I'm saying? But $1 million bail could mean anything. It could be aggravated mayhem. It could be anything. We don't know what that is. I guess they put body on there for ratings and all that kind of shit. We don't know. But I can tell you this though, man. In life, sometimes you got to be Malcolm to become Martin. I want that to penetrate through your mental space, though. Sometimes you got to be Malcolm to become Martin. You see what I'm saying? And that transition of you becoming Malcolm to become Martin, you know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in non-violence, I believe in necessary violence. You know what I'm saying? That's something Malcolm X believed in as well. But that transition it's a hard thing because it takes discipline. When you coming up out them streets, you got a car now, you got credit cards, you got bills, you got a residence you have to provide for, home insurance, car note, lights, gas, cable, electricity, all of this shit, child support, life insurance, paying into your medical. I hope y'all are invested into your medical, because a lot of y'all that, I don't know how everybody do it, but everybody don't be getting that Medi-Cal shit. So you got to pay out of pocket. So, you know, it's a lot you got to get into, man, and you got too much to lose when you start to generate income and you know it's sustainable. Nigga, you can't be out here pretending like can't nothing happen to you. See, I just like what he said. You know, he trying to think it through. That's critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas don't possess that because they operate from an emotional standpoint. If niggas really pay attention in gang culture, you have to be emotionally undisciplined because as niggas say, oh, nigga, F your mama. Now you in gang culture, you supposed to go kill that man because he said F your mama and never even met her. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I don't know, man. No Jumper, y'all wrong. I hope he ain't in jail for nobody, bro. And if that's the case, y'all niggas just clicks and views. Let's go.
No, man, on this Monday, man, you know what I'm saying? To anybody day who was bad like mine, we gonna make it through, champ, you know what I'm saying? As long as we make it through the next day, man, we got another chance, man, to recharge, man, and regroup, man. Salute. Stay strong.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounded like the Johnnies came knocking.
It's very foreboding for sure.
Like it doesn't sound like he got into like a street situation. Like it didn't feel like he was saying that like some ops ran down him or anything. It sounded like I don't know. To me, that very much was in agreement with the kind of thing that you would allude to if you were in a legal situation.
Especially like weather the storm when you talk about like
Yeah, I don't know. So at this point though, you know, just to be real and all the way honest, a lot of shit is basically speculation. Nobody really knows why young Ant Hefe is currently locked up, you know, with this $1 million bail, arrested by robbery, homicide out in Los Angeles, California. I've heard about the 77th Street Division in different videos, you know, covering WAC 100, covering a lot of LA content. So in my mind, you know, this particular situation is something serious. I don't think that it's nothing for play. I don't think that young Ant Hefe is in jail by chance for a parking ticket or anything like that. He's definitely in jail for something serious, and I'm pretty sure by tomorrow in the morning, sometime tonight, you know, over the night, people will start coming forward with why young Ant Hefe is currently locked up. Hopefully it isn't for a body though, man. Hopefully it's for something that he could possibly get out on bond and fight from the streets and possibly beat it. But again, a lot of people is going to point to No Jumper and say that No Jumper is a place where people, game bangers, people who affiliate with the streets go to podcast, and somehow always ends up with people actually going to jail. We've seen it several times. A lot of, you know, street dudes.
So if y'all ain't heard, man, No Jumper will be under investigation. I think they Jay Reed is filing a lawsuit against No Jumper. They are pursuing legal actions behind Jay Reed getting his ass and the other gentleman who got beat up back there, right? They already got one guy in custody in that No Jumper you know, bang out with you know, the legendary Loose Cannon, the one who wrote for Cardi B, Nas, who produced Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? The super producer, Loose Cannon, all them dudes is getting fouled on. You see what I'm saying? They already got one of the gentlemen that was in the video allegedly with a burner. So he's already in jail. WAC 100 got to be careful because, you know, he's fucked. Loose Cannon's fucked. And how you got at that boy, baby mama, and you talk that nigga into all of that shit, like he's going to blame you. So, you know, all it takes is for him to say that you told him to fire on Jay Reed. That automatically puts you in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's a lot of shit finna go on, man. Keefy D case finna come, Loose Cannon case, Big U case. A lot of niggas then took some big L's coming out of California, man. You know what I'm saying? And if I could talk to a young nigga right now, right, I'm gonna say, like, watch what's going on the internet. Learn from other people's mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, my life is probably boring than a motherfucker, man. I was in there cooking neck bones and crawfish pasta. You know what I'm saying? On some, you know, some southern shit. You know, I'm a little chef boy nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but as you get older, man, I was sitting back and I was just watching all this shit on the timeline. I'm like, I'm sitting in my kitchen, man. You know what I'm saying? Drinking some champagne, smoking on some caviar, man. You know what I'm saying? and cooking some neck bones and nigga just doing some grown man shit, right? But I'm like, damn, nigga, LA, man, it's crazy because nobody's getting away with anything in LA. You got to understand something. They're getting caught. Everybody that operate from that emotional side in their body, you know what I'm saying? Nigga pump you up to go do some life-changing shit. They get caught. You get caught by these cameras, tags on these cars. You know what I'm saying? You speeding, trying to get off that block. You hit a main street. It's a camera flash. Boom, got the VIN number, got the license plate, all type of shit. Then a lot of these niggas is telling. You see what I'm saying? You can get caught for a murder 5, 6, 7 years. Murder don't have no expiration on it. You see what I'm saying? So, and the nigga fuck around and oh, nigga, he was with me. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all be careful, man. Y'all be careful. I'm telling you right now, a lot of niggas is going down 2026 because they're not thinkers. You got to learn how to outthink everybody. That's the only way you survive this shit. Nigga get out here, pop all that gangster shit, right? The loudest nigga in the room be the one that can't think straight. You know, not to put paint where it ain't, bro. Hold on. Y'all got to understand something. My boy was just saying this on Instagram. A lot of y'all big homies, bro, got a 3rd grade education, but they guiding you in the streets. A lot of your big homies spent their entire life in prison. When they didn't have cameras, when they had phone booths, and they're guiding your life in 2026. A lot of your big homies can't even read or write. Some of them was in special ed. A lot of your big homies that y'all niggas is and don't get me wrong, there's some good G's out there that can guide you into doing something with your life. Everybody use this persona and that, you know, I'm just trying to help the young niggas, man. I'm out here trying to guide these young niggas the right. How? All that bravado that these niggas be talking, man, I don't go for that. Niggas set by example. Set by example. How you go guide a nigga when that nigga looking at your life? Nigga, you can't be out here, you know, asking niggas to give you rides home and all that shit, but you giving them niggas life, you know, life guidance. Like that shit don't add up, bro. It's time for every man to be a man and take your own destiny. You go die on your own. There's no point of having somebody tell you how to do anything in the streets. It's 8 billion people in this world. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. When you having money, it allow you to walk out of rooms you don't want to be in. But when you don't got no motherfucking money, you got to sit there and stay there with everybody else. Get the money, my nigga. Get the money. Then you get the power and chase the respect if you want to. Because don't be no nigga out here caught up listening to some nigga that's 55 years old who barely can read or write, who's been in prison his whole entire life, but he know what's best for your life. Don't let nobody guide your life out here on this blacktop. Y'all don't have to do that no more. We ain't living in those days. No, it's a whole new world out here. Respect those who got something going on. You can't respect a nigga with his street credit if his street credit was in the old world. We're not in that old world no more. We're in the new world. Shit, you look on most of these social media, they putting pronouns. You gotta, I just seen some shit like, man, it's crazy. Man, y'all gotta live y'all life, gang. I'm telling you right now, this if I can't tell you nothing else, I promise you this. Your own homies get you caught up in doing life in prison. Trusting the wrong people can destroy your whole entire life. We just seen that shit happen with the Julio Fulio case. That young light-skinned little nigga, man, come on, man. Whatever his name is, nigga slapped the snot out that boy nose. He don't got it in his heart. Yeah, anybody could pull that trigger, but he don't got that killer instinct in his heart. He can't read if somebody's a threat. A lot of y'all don't even see it. See, y'all, most people think because you hang around an environment where everybody embracing you, you don't know what that nigga intentions is. He could be playing you for a sucker, acting like he cool with you, but studying you the whole entire time. And study and find your weakness. Find what's your trigger. Everybody got a trigger point. You see what I'm saying? But you got to learn how to read people. Say less when you're around multiple people. Don't be the life of the party. Let the nigga who like to talk the most talk. You learn a lot by listening. I mean, I talk on the internet, but when I get around people, I promise you, bro, I'll be like this. I'll be quiet. and I'm just watching. I'm observing. I don't use too many words. You know what my personality is like. You know I could go up in 5 seconds. You know I could be cool, funny, whatever it is. So when I get around outside in this world, I'm on guard. And if you're a real street nigga, I don't care how old you are, you're going to always be paranoid because of the shit we had to do when we was kids. To this day, I'm still paranoid. That's what keeps me alive. I'm always watching over my shoulder and my back. Pay attention, because the streets is paying attention to you, man. Let's get to this content, though. Shout out to all the room. We got 350 people on the live, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Nina Boy Show, where we don't hold hands and kick in. So let's go.
Up there, they either caught cases, then got hot, or other things that happened to them upon introducing themselves to the world by way of No Jumper. And I can agree with that to a certain extent, but I can also say this: a lot of these guys that are on the podcast possibly could still be living the lifestyle that they come from and making their own decisions and actually going to jail as well. So it could be a little bit of both. It could be a little bit of the No Jumper curse, as well as people dibbling and dabbling in the streets and a straight or a square lifestyle. Now, it could also be a situation where somebody could have tried to do something to young Ant Hefe. Who knows? He could have been defending himself. It might not be a situation to where young Ant Hefe is just playing both sides of the fence, a square life and a gangster life at the same time, and he didn't got caught up. Somebody could have, came at him wrong, try to do something.
Let me touch in on that. When you're a real gangster, it's no way you can be a square. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't play a gangster in square life, but gangster is in you. It's not on you. But this is the thing, though. When you get to a certain age, bro, you have to realize that, in gang culture, the kids started this gangster shit. All this gang culture shit that we all was involved in or still involved in, children started this shit. You see what I'm saying? These beefs are damn near 45-something years old. 40. We have a flock of new generation of kids who are killing each other because of a beef that happened 45 years ago. I want that to penetrate through your head. Let me tell you something, nigga. Nobody is born to hate. You taught hate. In the streets, we teach our homies how to hate the other side without a validated reason. We teach our own to hate the niggas across the train tracks because of some shit that happened 40 years ago. You see what I'm saying? In order to survive, you have to be ruthless. You have to be willing to commit violence. And once you cross that line and commit violence, it ain't no turning back. So it ain't no more square shit. Once you able to pull that trigger at another person who looks just like you that come from them train tracks, you will never be a square again. I just want to make sure y'all understand what I'm saying. It ain't no square shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Once you cross that line. But this is the thing. We all done sold our souls to this shit. I'm just transparent. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I know how I'm going to spend the rest of my life guiding these young niggas to get this money and choose their family first. Because I know what it is to be a young nigga, jump out that car and do what you got to do. I was one of them young niggas that was so influenced to do it, I start to like it. And I wanted to build my name behind doing it and doing it and doing it. So it became so easy where I was just volunteering. So when I get on here and talk to y'all, this ain't no square nigga pretending. I really been out there. A lot of niggas, I didn't get my name and where I'm at just by being no fly nigga. I really did this shit. But when you get to a certain age, homie, you'll realize like, damn, nigga, I don't even know what I did that for. Shit, half the time, nigga, I didn't did it so much, I don't even remember every nigga I didn't bust at. It's probably a nigga right now who probably will never forget me. Yeah, that's that nigga that bust on me when I was 16. It's never over. And let me tell you something. In some real game, bullets don't have no expiration dates on them. And bullets don't got no age on them either. And that's just the realest as it gets. So when you get older, you got to look at your life and you got to shape your life to what you want. Because as a man, I think we all get a chance to decide who we want to be as a man. I'm not talking about when you're a little boy. A little boy go do some little boy shit. But when you get older, you get to decide who you want to be as a man. And that moment comes when you don't care about what nobody else think about you. It don't matter no more. If you still worrying about what another nigga think about what your gangsterism is, what your keyway look like, what your Damu look like, your Hoover, your Groove, all that shit, you a slave. You can't think for yourself. It's not a single nigga on this blacktop that could say anything of relevance from their opinion that's gonna matter to me. I don't give a fuck if a nigga say, oh, that nigga ain't. Cause let me tell you something. When they love you, they go boost you up. When they hate you, they go discredit everything you do. So you can't win for losing. Y'all better make a decision right now in your life and decide what kind of man you want to be in 2026. If you want to be a gangster, what kind of gangster you want to be? You want to be the gangster that's gonna crash out? Because let me tell you something when it comes to this gangster shit. The shooter is the first one to go. You expendable. The shooter is not the one that's going to survive to the end because it's loud. Niggas is not using silencers, and if so, you go pillow talk with your bitch, and your broad is telling. You know what I'm saying? She blackmailing you. You see what I'm saying? Somebody gonna know you did it. You see what I'm saying? Unless you know how to keep your mouth closed and go do what you got to do, and don't go tell nobody, which half y'all don't know how to do. Because a lot of niggas get in their feelings. Damn, I just shot this nigga, man. And all that weird ass shit I be watching niggas be doing on this internet. Even the game has just changed, bro. It's 2026. We do not live in a world no more where it's easy to go, rearrange somebody's future. And I tell niggas right now, picture your mama standing over your coffin crying. Picture your mama standing over your coffin crying. Or here go another scenario. How about your mama tell you, son, where your gun at? I'm finna go kill this bitch. Yeah, Miss Stacy? No, I'm finna go kill Miss Stacy. A killer be like, mama, you ain't finna go kill nothing. You see what I'm saying? So reverse that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Get to the money, man. Don't get caught up. You cannot allow yourself to slip. The most important thing you can do is stay on guard. Every time you walk outside that house, it's a dog fight. Every day, you got to decide you gonna be a victim or you gonna be a suspect. Pick your poison, baby. Whatever you want, you gonna be a victim or a suspect. That go for the women in here too, because it's a nigga that slide up in your ear and play these games just to see if he can get you, and whole time backdoor you, scamming, finessing, all that shit. Let's go.
Try to bring some harm to him, and he had to do what he had to do to defend himself. It could possibly be something old, something that happened years ago. And, they finally decided to charge him with it. They may have a person that didn't cooperate or whatever. We really don't know. We can speculate all night, but what we do know is that young Ant Hefe is in jail. $1 million bail, man. It ain't looking good, though, and we're going to see what's going on with it. But get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all already know what it is, man. Ruler.
All right, so let's go over to No Jumper real fast. Shout out to the Ruler Report, man. Keep doing your thing, gang. So let's stop this right here. All right, let me see. And let's go to, all right, and we got action. For those that see it, it says, oh, y'all probably won't see the title, but it says, Ant Hefe arrested for a body. This is No Jumper claim right here.
Shout out to everybody out there. Sorry, I'm just yeah, we never did a TikTok dance before, but I feel like we've entered into a new era.
Never did a TikTok dance.
Never did a TikTok dance before. What's going on, people? How's everybody doing? Normally I like to come in here with a little bit more energy. Why is this little bastard in here? Hey, both of them.
They like me, bro.
Yeah, but they shouldn't even
choosing up on Spody.
One of them up, one of them not.
These dogs are full of
the little one
problems.
don't feel me like that.
Yeah, well, look at Ralph camping out here. He knows that he's about to get kicked out, and he knows he doesn't like the idea of it.
He's chilling.
This is an important week in Winston's life, actually. He's like, this is the most time he spent around minorities, so he's getting accustomed.
He said minorities is crazy.
Winston a vibe. See,
no, Ralph is
tripping. Ralph went up on me behind Lupe, remember?
Oh, yeah, he did.
We went viral.
That's right.
Ralph is from Fodies.
That's right. Yeah.
Gotta be.
I forgot. He's definitely a neighborhood guard. For sure.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Bro, I'm so proud of the fact that we just did a TikTok dance. This is insane.
Oh yeah, no, I'm psyched too. That was really fun, guys.
Yeah, no. So everybody out there, I just want to send you guys a message. Oh, wait. I gotta add the link. I gotta add the link to my freaking bio, or else this is all for nothing. Because I said that my link is in my bio. I'm not exactly hitting this podcast with the momentum or energy that I thought that I was going
to.
The
biosphere.
All right, here we go. I got this link. Where's my link?
Like
let's talk about something. Save me.
I was gonna say I like Stevie's haircut.
They can't even see it.
He's like half a mushroom.
I come in with it's a little delayed, but come in with an intro.
A little intro.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
A little intro yesterday.
You feel me? All right. Hey. Steadily pimping. I'm the podcast game, Scotty Pimpin. Got my dog on the side of me. I ain't talking about Winston. Hit your playing partner, Lush Uno. I'm back in effect, packing the tech. You feel me? MacArthur Park. That's not the only Mac on the set. As you know, you feel me? To the left of me, holding it down for the whole Golden State. He explodes grenades. He's from that Fody gang. Shouts to the homie Spody.
Rich Rabbit, where the trunk at? Rich, where the trunk? We shut this shit down. Shut that shit up. Be rad. Malibu's most wanted. No, I'm just fucking around. Hey, shout out to Lesh, man, but that shit trash, bro. Come with some hard shit. All right, let's go.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
For the internet, by the way.
Yeah, so it's over the internet, so they know. Yeah. So he has cameras. He has cameras everywhere in his house. To me, in my personal opinion, unless you like, you know what I'm saying, like if you got cameras in your room, your bedroom, to me that's strange. If you want to do something freaky, I know if you want to do something freaky, you set a camera up and all that. But when you got cameras, you know, I can see the dining area, you know what I'm saying, the patio, outside area, even the living room, whatever the case is. But when you got cameras just in your room like that, to me, like that's strange.
Okay. Counterpoint though. I know a dude, Rico Strong, famous porn star and Crip from Long Beach, who told me that at a certain point he beat a rape accusation solely because of the fact that he had cameras up in his house, because a girl chose to say that he had raped her, and because he had surveillance camera footage from his living room, he was able to actually say like there is no evidence of that, and boom, there was no charges.
Thank God.
That being said, the legality of having cameras all over your house is up in the air. I think having it in your bedroom is not a great idea. And I understand the desire, because for me personally, if I was a bachelor again, I would like the idea of having a recording of everything that I did just to save myself if I ended up in that situation. But I don't. Bingo. I was looking up the rules in Vegas.
California, you got to tell them.
Let me just read this.
You got to sign your house.
Exactly. Yes.
Look, you got to sign this under surveillance, and that's it. That's all you need. If maybe her drunk ass didn't see the sign, but as long as you got a sign,
correct.
Bitch, you could read. You passed third grade, so
it doesn't have to be inside. With that sign, much, he doesn't have to be saying. I mean, because when you say you'll be recorded, they thinking outside, right? Does it have to be saying inside?
I believe it has inside your house. It has to be visible on multiple walls. Like,
but let me tell you something. We from California,
it don't have to
and we got.
You have to let it be known.
We have a flocking culture, so when you flock, boom, you straight to the master bedroom. That's where all the shit at. Why wouldn't you want cameras in your bedroom? That's if you getting booked. That's where all your prized possessions go come from.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. I think like when you
it ain't.
That's kind of strange.
I mean, I think but it makes sense though, especially if you're somebody who's been lied on before, that to have a video recording of whatever goes in your bedroom. I understand the impulse, but also the legality is definitely a question. I was asking the AI earlier about this, and it said in many jurisdictions.
All right, let me just say this, man, because I'm like this, right? Everybody is trying to knock down Jalice for her, making these claims. If he's innocent, she feel like that. I always say, take it to court. You know what I'm saying? Just in case, just take it to court, bro, and go 12 in the box like any other real nigga. Because at the end of the day, if you let it hang in the internet streets, people are gonna play judge and jury. Right? People gonna be like, oh, that nigga guilty. Oh, that nigga did this. But when you let it play out in court and you exonerated from all charges, it's nothing nobody else can say. People been getting accused, having allegations on people forever. But when you take it to court, easy call. Or shit, go look their name up on Megan's Law. If they are guilty, they will be under Megan's Law. All that shit everybody doing now, man, if she felt like that, she entitled to go make sure nothing happened. That's her body. That's her choice. I don't care how you cut that shit. And I always say that shit because women can easily say you did something. Take that shit to court. Go down to the police station. But I just looked at it like this, though, too. You know, that's a fucked up situation that she went through. But also, too, though, we didn't see Jalice brag about shooting other females in broad daylight and doing all this crazy gangster shit. But you know what I'm saying? When she came a victim, she ran to the internet. Nah, man, don't do that. Go straight to the police if that's what you got to do. And shit, go do that. You know that's just the way it go, bro. And if nigga innocent, he don't got nothing to hide. He got nothing to hide. Don't let this shit linger on the internet because the internet will be like, oh, he's skinny, he's guilty. Niggas will automatically say that shit for views and ratings. So, nah, man, I tell that nigga, if nigga watching this shit, man, hey, tell her to go to court, tell her to go press her charges. You stand up like a man, put on your suit, and let it play out. It's no way they can convict you of something that you didn't do. Period, point blank. Let's go.
Including Nevada, sharing explicit footage of someone without their consent. Okay, so this is not about creating the footage. This is about just the fact that he apparently sent it to Unc. Sharing explicit footage of someone without their consent, often called revenge porn, is a crime. And as for recording inside of a private bedroom, it's generally illegal if there's a reasonable expectation of privacy and no consent. He should absolutely consult an attorney because these kind of charges like voyeurism or distribution of explicit material can carry severe penalties. So there is a possibility, I think, that the rape accusation could fail at an early stage as far as her telling the cops, but then the revenge porn thing could stick because it's not going to be arguable. If they go and they subpoena Skinny's phone, they're going to be able to see that he sent that footage. And I guess all he has to do is send it to one person and it now qualifies as revenge porn.
But that's not really what you're mad at. You mad because you can't remember something and you might have been taken advantage of. So why move on to revenge porn? Why you don't stick to what you mad at?
I don't know, but the other thing that I was saying was strange too, Munchie, what she said on the thing to me is this. That's why I said it's strange. It's this is on out of her own mouth. She said that not only that it was kind of bushy down there. This is what she said.
She said it was. Oh, she said she wasn't planning on fucking. Okay,
yeah. No, only she knew she wasn't going to do anything and doing anything anytime soon because it was bushy down there. And not only it was bushy down there, she was on her cycle. And she said she had either a pad or tampon, one of the two.
Begging so
she said,
you know what I'm saying? No, a pad, whatever. She had some protection down there.
Lush, look at Lush face. Look at the freaking grin. And then he gonna call it Sue. Man, y'all, Lush, you weird as hell, bro. You weird as motherfucking hell. There ain't nothing funny about that. This is a serious matter, bro. It's you. I think it's probably in the thousands every year. A man is, charged for those allegations, bro. That's nothing to play with. And get that grin off your face, Lush. You smiling, but that girl says she lost something. You see what I'm saying? Or something was taken. You see what I'm saying? That's rightfully hers, her choice, her body. So I don't find that shit funny, bro. But I do tell y'all this though, I don't give a fuck what it is, bro. And I don't wish this shit on nobody, but when you have these allegations, take that shit to court. Fuck this internet shit. Don't be trying to politic on that shit, cause a nigga get on here and be like, yo, he guilty. Look at his face, look at his nose. Nah, take that shit to court. Let that shit play out. Because once you exonerate it or you play it in court, it ain't no coming back. You can't be playing with the nigga name because now it's defamation of character. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? So if you skinny.
Hey, I need to launch a campaign in 2 weeks.
And if you really did, it's alleged. If you, bro, that's different, dog. That's different.
Hey, but guess what? Now, if they run this camera back and she ain't peeled no pad off or no pad got peeled off, or she didn't go to the bathroom, at least try to, because she said it was her first day of her menstrual. Now,
Oof.
That light gonna stay red longer than the light on Greenleaf and Compton. Because that red light on Greenleaf, if you're in Compton, that shit do not turn.
Slow lights.
You just go run that shit. But so, hey, bro, she's lying, bro. I don't give a fuck. I know the women go, whatever. Nigga, I got 2 daughters, bro, and I'm a protector for real.
Okay,
nigga.
But let me ask y'all.
Lying, bro.
Do you guys think that there's something?
See that this is why I say you got to let it play out in court, because people playing judge and jury. I don't give a fuck. If my daughter came and said this happened to me, I don't care how many times she lied and got drunk. The time that I think that she's lying, it could happen. You see what I'm saying? She might have bad characteristics. She might have fucked up a lot of times. But one thing you can't do is say if a motherfucker is lying without proving that she's lying. How we know her menstrual cycle? How do we know any of that shit? We just don't know. So, this is why I say don't let that shit linger on the internet, because niggas play judge and jury all day long. Straight up, bro. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but, off of her reputation, it looks like she could be lying, right? We all understand that. But we don't want to put it past her and not give her the benefit of the doubt. So, let's go.
Inherently predatory of telling the homie, like, hey, I got $100 for you. I'm
on dead home. That's what I was saying, because you know that's intent. That's premeditated. Because
Jalice brought up the fact that before King Yella left, I guess she was hanging out with King Yella and Skinny from the 9, and at some point King Yella leaves and she sees Skinny from the 9 give Yella $100, and she felt like he was essentially like paying Yella to get the fuck away from him so that he could take advantage of her or fuck her or whatever.
And he never disputed it.
For me, that sounds a little strange though, just because like I could easily imagine a scenario where I would give you $100, maybe because you fucking gave me some weed, maybe because I just owed you $100. I mean, there's just like a lot of reasons why you could give somebody $100. Like the sex trafficking angle is.
Has anyone denied that though?
I
think Yella never denied. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but also never in my life have I paid the homie to go do something else so that I could fuck a girl that we were hanging out around. That's honestly not the worst idea I ever heard.
But I'll tell you what it sounds like, because they all left together, right? And they had plans of all going out. So if I want to knock her down.
All right, so I want y'all to be mindful. Spody Face don't like her. Jalice have been disrespectful to that man. By all rights, if they were cool, he'd probably give her the benefit of the doubt. But she disrespected that man, so he's not giving her no grace, no empathy, none of that shit. Munchie B, she done called that nigga all type of B words and crazy shit. So he definitely don't give a fuck about her. You know what I'm saying? Adam always gonna play the monkey in the middle, and Lush is just gonna be the nigga that's tagging along behind Adam. So that leaves you in a situation. There's nobody on that panel that could say like, okay, I fuck with her. So, when you got those situations, everybody gonna go against her. I'm not saying that, that shit happened, but I'm not saying that it didn't happen. It could go either way. You know what I'm saying? But why would she go down there and get a test? You know what I'm saying? Why would she go get a kit done on her if she don't feel like she was violated? If she knew, no matter what it is, I don't give a fuck how drunk you is. If you got Bushwick Bill down there, if you got a fur burger down there, now I don't know no women still getting hit with a fur burger down there, because you sweat down there with hair and shit. It's a odor coming out your motherfucking skin. Yeah, motherfucking yeah. And if you drinking and shit, you're hot and you got a fur burger down there. Yeah, it's not fresh. It's not fresh. I don't care how you cut that. So that was a sign right there. So then they said that they paid. He paid King Yella allegedly to get on. That's the sign right there. Your intention. It just looks crazy. So it's like she could be telling the truth, or she could be trying to, do what she got to do. We just don't know. Let's go.
Know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, we about to keep going, and he got to get to where he got to go some way, right? And get him a honey.
Yeah.
That's just my best guess, because y'all all had plans to go one place.
Especially if you had to go cop a Uber.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's like, here's $100.
Yeah, go get you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm trying to run jugs.
Yeah, get yourself a bottle too.
But that shows premeditation though. I mean, listen.
Hell yeah, you plotting on the pussy.
Why not just tell the homie like, hey, I'm about to go?
No, ain't nothing wrong with it. But it shows that in her mind, she like you was planning on doing this,
and she didn't see it. King Yella told him that. He gave me $100
Yeah, and he never disputed it. When she said that he has yet to come out and say he's lying.
I think it's smart for him not to say nothing.
Well.
Yeah, that's what we said. Once they already agreed to it that it happened. He paid her.
No one's refuted that.
Yeah, he paid him to get on. Like, I'm trying to run jugs.
And I'm just asking y'all, is that weird or not?
No,
they ain't
I don't think
weird.
it's that weird.
They ain't weird. But it helps her case though. It's not weird because we did plenty like, hey, bro, like you a third wheel. That's what come in, get right out. Nigga, get up out of here. Women do that. Like, girl, I'm trying to. You know
guess what? Look,
but why is there a financial transaction?
Hey, hold on. Listen, you know, females is the queens of that shit. They go 4 deep to clubs, and when they leave, one bitch always missing. They don't never leave as a group.
Yeah, she got took home.
Someone's getting her.
Somebody that filled her mouth up. Females are the queens of that shit. I'm telling you. Hey, but man, look, I'm just saying, what if it comes out that all is a complete exaggeration or a lie? What do Skinny from the 9 get?
Realistically, nothing. But
you gotta flip that though, Munchie B. You can't play one side, bro. You can't play. What if all this shit come out and he did do it? You see what I'm saying? What do she get? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so you can't play both sides, bro. That's why I say you gotta look at it from both sides of the fence. Even though you don't fuck with her, you still gotta have that door open. Yeah, she could have made 1,000 mistakes. Shit, nigga, we all did. You know what I'm saying? But that one time she's serious and then this shit really happened. The way, if he paid King Yellow allegedly, all this shit is alleged because I don't want to accuse anybody. To get the fuck on, that look real. That looks sus like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She's saying she got a fur burger down there because, you know, she don't plan on fucking, getting hit by none of y'all. And we all know when you got a fur burger down there and it get to sweating and you eating and drinking liquor and shit, your pH balance is off, and you know, motherfucker, she put down her pants and poof. Oh. That's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? So she knows she wasn't trying to get hit by them niggas. So if she had sex, come on, man. Why would you do it while she's intoxicated for number one? Hell no, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you're too drunk and I don't know you like that. Hell motherfucking no. That's out. That's all the way out. Because you never know. She could change her mind in mid-intercourse. She'd be like, wait, stop. And you over here trying to finish it. Anything could just go wrong, bro. You shouldn't be trying to hit. You don't know that girl to be having drunk sex with her. You know what I'm saying? So it's just bad, man. You know what I'm saying? Women, if you see a woman and she got a fur burger, she's not trying to. She ain't trying to let you hit that. She don't. Hell no, nigga. Hell motherfucker no. She been drinking liquor too. And if she got on jeans and she been out all motherfucking day. Yeah, that ain't nothing pretty under that fur burger. Hell, motherfucker, no. So yeah, man, and you got to be a nasty nigga to hit something with a fur burger on it anyway. Let's go.
That's false. I'm gonna listen. Whatever he was gonna get if he got found guilty, if this come out to all be a lie, I feel like she should get every bit of it and more. Don't play with people like that. They lie. I don't
show the screen real quick. This is an ironically titled music video. If this all pans out. Skinny from the 9 just left jail. Okay, not funny. But I haven't actually seen it yet. But like, I guess Unc was forcing, quote unquote, Jalice to do content with Skinny from the 9 after this incident.
No, I don't think no. So she had already. So what she was saying yesterday, and this is somewhat consistent with Unc's timeline as well. She said that she had quit after this incident and she got mad at Unc because he continued to work with Skinny despite the fact that she told him, this dude just R-worded me.
I thought that they actually did content together, but if that is true, it would appear that 607 Unc took it down.
Yeah, no. It's what she said. It's what I just said is what she was saying yesterday.
What is Skinny? What's his nationality? What's his race?
Puerto Rican or something? He's from Jersey.
Yeah, I believe so.
He's from Jersey. And I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird. It's just like, I just feel very, very torn because I honestly, I'm not entirely confident that Jalice is a reliable narrator of what goes on in her own life when she's loaded. And then Skinny from the 9, I mean, you know, as much as he's never really done anything like terrible that I've been around for, I think it's fair to say that I've seen him with some questionable decision making throughout his life.
For sure.
Hey,
I mean, but
and he just comes off very thirsty.
That also doesn't mean that you're guilty of this.
For sure. And I mean, I don't even know exactly what it is, but like Whack posted a video that's like super cropped that shows Jalice like.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't, man, look, bro, I'm probably like just at a different age, but I just noticed everybody just automatically just rooting her out. Every last one of them, right? Now, without the benefit of the doubt, right? $100 to walk away? What the fuck you have to walk away for? That mean that, come on, man, you like, man, anybody could have gassed him up, man, she'll let you hit if you get drunk, or whatever that crazy ass shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, what you have to leave for? You know, that right there, you got to look at that. But, you know, that girl could probably be sitting somewhere like, fuck, I done made so many mistakes in my life. The one time some shit happened that I didn't want to happen, look at all these men that sat on the panel with her saying that, oh, she's lying without any evidence. That's some fucked up shit. I don't give a fuck. If my daughter came and said that shit happened, nigga, I'm believe it, regardless. Play it out in court. And what you fire her for? What the fuck would you fire her for anyway? You know what I'm saying? You trying to force her to do podcasts with a nigga who ordered her? It's just crazy. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. It's a lot of weird shit going on this internet too, man. Let's go.
Like coming in and sort of like kissing Skinny, and like this video is purporting to be like proof that she couldn't possibly have been raped. And that's one thing that I'm being real cautious about here, is that it does feel like a lot of the men in this environment who are kind of like prone to defending Skinny are kind of using like all of the most sort of like played out old school defenses of a guy who's accused of something. Like, oh, look,
I'm going off what she said.
There's a clip where she kissed Skinny, so therefore it's impossible that she was raped, which I don't think that's true. It's possible that both could be.
Wait, hold on. You know how we can end all this right now? It just came to me right now.
Watch the sex tape.
He got a camera in his. He got a camera in his room. If it was untrue right now, if he didn't, dang, that's kind of crazy.
But he can't post it because it's
He could. She said she made a police report. She did a rape kit. She said
she wanted to do a rape kit, and that
but the lady died.
The lady died, which strange.
I didn't get to. I didn't get that part.
Go to another hospital.
I thought she did. I thought she did.
So no, that doesn't.
Wait, hold on. Oh no. Damn. Well, I still can't just go off what these niggas say. They don't like her. But if that happened, you have to go get that kit done. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I thought I heard, you know, that she went and got that done. You know, maybe I heard that from somebody else's channel, but god damn, what? You can't go press charges 4-5 days later either. It's gonna look weird as hell. So, you know. And then another thing, she could be scared. She don't want that on her jacket, because 9 out of 10, if something like that happened to a woman in a media space, men are going to be scared to work next to her or be anywhere by themselves. You know, because shit, you know, mother wouldn't say anything. So I don't know what she's going through, man. But if y'all know her, go check on her mental. Go check on her. If y'all know her personally, reach out to her, check on her, and see how she doing, man. Let's go.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, she did say that, and that's probably an ill-fated thing for her to say. But regardless, she didn't choose to go per like what she said yesterday until 2 weeks after. At that point, like a rape kit.
She said a couple days after. She said she went a couple days after.
I believe she said 2 weeks.
A couple days, right? Yeah, she went a couple days after.
Okay. Evidence from a rape kit can be collected up to 96 hours following a sexual assault. The rape kit is an evidence collection tool that documents physical injury and gathers physical evidence like DNA, fibers, hair that may have been transferred during the sexual assault. It's your choice to have evidence collected. So this is my thing about it is that
4 days later, till 4 days.
4 days.
Right.
And okay, as soon as you take a shower, that's not good for the odds of the rape kit being able to prove anything. But then also, I think, and I could look this up if you want, but like, I think that a rape kit tends to detect sex that was had by force. And she's not really saying that she ever resisted during the sexual encounter. She's just saying she was too fucked up to consent to it.
Correct.
So I don't think that the rape kit, even if he did rape her, I don't think it's going to show that he like took it, because she was probably loaded enough that she doesn't even claim that she was like fighting back.
Correct. But she also kept saying multiple times, like, let's play the tapes, have the let the police investigate the tapes.
Maybe we can have a viewing party when I'm in Vegas this weekend.
That's literally what she said. And on top of that, she also, regardless if she had at some point said it was a couple days, I specifically asked multiple times yesterday, and she did say it was a couple weeks. She said it was a couple weeks.
No. I said, when was the last time? When did she go to the police? She said a couple weeks.
Well, exactly. So
go to the police. The police.
Right, so you can't. So what she said is you can't even. Which we're not sure if this is verified or not.
We did verify it. She said you can't get a grape kit without a police report, and that was a lie.
And that was not true. Yeah, when we looked that up, that does. But who knows? Maybe somebody told her that. So just to shoot her some bail. Maybe she thought that. Not true.
Some not smelling right to me. I'm gonna keep it a bed and let that too. Something it just it is, bro. Her stuff in this whole story, because like I said, if something out there on the internet right now and I had the tape, I'm not showing it to nobody. I'm going right to law enforcement. Hey, look, this has been said about me, huh? Just so y'all know, you would absolutely, he would come out and say right now, hey, look, I got the tape right now. Yeah. But he
shouldn't say nothing.
Why? I'm talking. If you're innocent and you know you didn't do anything, if you didn't go inside that woman, if you didn't go, so that
went inside her. We know that. So that
to me, in my personal opinion, so per law, if he went inside of her, first of all, per California law, I don't know about it. I don't even stay on California. If you went inside that lady, what she's saying right now, that's great, bro.
No,
that is,
bro.
That is. I'll say that.
All she's saying is she don't remember how she got from the couch to the room because you was drunk.
You
can't remember.
Fucking a girl in that state is
what state?
Like if they're that fuck.
Right. You gotta. Come on, man. Come on, my nigga. If you don't know that girl from Adam and Eve gang, and you still want to have intercourse with her while she's blankly drunk, where she can't make rational decisions, that's a weak ass man. Like you gotta get her when she's not focused. Like that. It ain't nothing solid about that, nigga. You trying to take advantage of her, regardless if she gave you consent or not. If she's drunk, my nigga, she can't make a rational decision, and you coming over here trying to persuade her, nigga, that's some weak ass shit, bro. It's not respected, bro. I don't care how you cut that, my nigga. She's basically, nigga, come on, man. Come on, my nigga. Damn, she been drinking. You ain't gonna let her get in the shower? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, gang. Come on, my nigga. Come on, bro. Like, come on, nigga. You want, nigga? And it's a fur burger down it? Oh, come on, bro. Come on. This is not 1991, Damien. Let go.
Not the state, but like, if a girl's that drunk, you fucking her is sexual assault.
The thing I want
they could potentially claim that, and you could potentially be found guilty.
The difference I want to separate is passed out drunk and blacked out. Blacked out, you're conscious. No, it ain't.
No, passed out means you're actually like you're not conscious. Your eyes are closed.
Yeah, like
when you blacked out, that's just a memory lapse. You fade.
Yeah, blacked out. It looks like you're fully aware and cognizant, but you're actually you're gonna have no recollection of it after the fact.
Okay, you could have been blacked out and had a squabble.
Yeah,
you could have been blacked out and had a squabble.
So she's admitting essentially or reclaiming that she was blacked out during this encounter. Now, whether or not that is considered R-word or there's evidence that would substantiate that claim remains to be seen. However,
police ain't fucking with her, bro. She went to them a long time ago. They know she bullshit. They watched her on YouTube.
She said, we don't know. We don't know what their reaction.
That's not for us to determine.
She's acting like she's still having conversations with the police and that they're pursuing it. Although I think that it's like 95% of rapes don't end up with convictions.
I told him to act. Hey, what's the detective name? I'm about to get the typing.
This nigga Munchie B want to see this girl down so bad, bro. All right, so my thing is this. I'm looking at the table. Munchie B is the only one with a water cup. Now, I've never had that water cup. They say that water cup get your ass lit. You see what I'm saying? You can tell he's hostile with that. What is that? What's in them water cups? Vodka or tequila? You know what I'm saying? Let me double check. Let me see something real fast. Oh, okay. Yeah, they say them motherfucking water cups, nigga, is strong as hell, and one can and have your ass have you on like cable. Yeah, man. I don't know, man, but they you can tell cup water. Oh, I said water cup. Cup water. Goddamn. Cup water. Shit. Nigga, getting old on your ass, nigga. Yeah, hold on. Let's play this shit, though. Let's go.
She didn't want to ask, being a nice guy.
So Munchie, you believe
she cursed you out? Remember?
So Munchie, if this dude went inside her, you don't think that's nasty and disgusting as fuck? She on her period.
I don't believe that.
So you believe that she's lying?
No.
That she's lying about being on her menstrual cycle.
Girls
you
on
don't even know her.
Boss, don't say that.
Girls on their period. I've done worse.
So yeah, but you're talking about rape and you just.
Y'all heard what Lush just said? Did y'all hear what Lush, B-Rad, Malibu's Most Wanted? You just admitted to some shit. Boy, you lucky you didn't finish talking. Because if you would have kept talking, whoo, that'd be your ass, Mr. Postman. Yeah, man, this fucked up though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is not a joke. And just the fact we shouldn't even keep talking about her body parts on camera like this, man. This is ridiculous. Let's go.
No, not like that. But as far as like,
I kind of know what you were trying for there, but
yeah, it was bad timing.
Crazy.
Bad timing. Yeah, no, I don't.
So you talking about somebody that you don't even know? Like,
hey, no, I listen. This will he know he ain't guilty. Hey, bro, if it's on camera and she ain't put off no football pad or nothing. Nah, I hate to be insensitive. I love women.
Okay, so this was somebody else besides someone that you don't get along with.
If I heard everything that she said and somebody else said it, I wouldn't believe him. She didn't talk too much. She been talking about this.
Would you have would you have a different opinion if it was somebody that who you wasn't beefing with?
He just said the same shit. That's what he just asked.
And what was your answer?
If she was if the person I didn't have an issue with was saying the same exact thing she has been saying, cap.
You still believe cap? You
calling cap?
Yeah. I mean,
because she putting her foot in her own mouth. Like, you feel me? Maybe she should shut up.
If you were talking about most women, like 98% of women, I would say that.
So if this happens, she should shut up. That's crazy work, bro.
A lot of people here are being like presumptuous and jumping to conclusions. That being said, we know her, so I think it's right for us to be at least a little skeptical. That being said, I'm still very middle of the road. Like I don't know. I feel like they're both pretty like flawed narrators of this situation.
For sure, but ultimately, no women deserves that to happen to them, no matter what. It don't matter if they're like the biggest 304 on the blade or they're the biggest nun in the monastery. It don't matter. No woman deserves to endure that. Period.
And that go what I was saying because I've been around a long time and they be hood rats and they give it up to everybody except for this dude. He be like, man, you let so and so fuck. I mean, she might be a rat, but she might not for you though. So females could do whatever they want with their body, whatever.
Is it a possibility that this is a play?
No.
I hope to
not the fans. For the fans, we all know that is for sure not a play.
The number one thing that makes me believe that it's not a play is the fact that Scheme from the 9 has not responded to the phone calls yesterday. He hasn't posted anything about it. Also, why would he want to be called a rapist for clout? I don't really know.
No way. Especially like the recent posts he's been making.
Has he been posting like other things?
Apparently, like they're saying he was posting today and was like expressing self harm.
Wait, really?
Oh, that's messed up, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say that's messed up because I don't know if he did it or not. So
nah, bro, because he might be getting calls from women in his family, all kind of shit.
Okay, so let's say he didn't do it, right? Let's just like go out on a limb and say he didn't do it. That like I can understand them allegations weighing heavily and causing great distress.
It's got to be a terrible feeling for him to know that people are saying this about him and that he can't really do anything to disprove it or prove it, you know?
He always goes show the footage.
Check. Okay, so Skinny from the 9 has not posted on his Instagram story, but let's see what he's saying here.
What you want, bro? Man, I'm trying to get this money, man.
2 days ago. He's trying to get money.
Trying to pay his rent. Yesterday, we did chicken cross for 1,000, flipped it into 2K. Today, we're going to take that same 2K and put it on one hand of blackjack.
Oh, he's doing rainbow reels. That's cool. I do that too.
2,000.
Somebody shoot the link that I'm talking about.
You're supposed to tag him in the description, but I guess not today.
2,000 right there. That's a 9 versus a 3.
So, I mean, even if you're being accused, you still got to get your gambling reels off, I guess. But look at the comments. Glitter Kitten said, you got allegations.
That's tough. See how shit go stick.
RB Ol said, oh, yeah, he did that shit. Bathwater Clip says, Skinny got a weird case. Why is he around?
I can block that motherfucker, whoever that is.
Yeah, who is this?
I don't know. Nobody.
Oh, they'll be stealing my content. Is it blamping time? Are they a hater? If they're a hater, then it's blamping time.
Yeah, blamp dirty bathwater.
Yeah, okay. Might have to do that. We'll see. But either way, I mean, shit.
For my understanding, a lot of he's expressing a lot of sadness over Jalice being mad at him, and he really wants to be mad at her.
Bro, he thought that was going to be his lotto.
Well, that too. Even Unc was saying that yesterday. Like, oh, he's like a lover boy, and he has big feelings and deep feelings for Jalice. Yeah. But specifically with her.
But with Unc, how it seems like he can't take anything serious, and you'll have a conversation with him and you really can't tell if he's trolling or not. Right. Yesterday when we called him and tried to get his version of events here, he said that Skinny was in love with her and that she made up the rape allegation from scratch in order to basically make him stop being in love with her.
That's like beyond toxicity.
That doesn't make any sense. No. As far as I'm concerned, that sounds insane.
It went a little different. Yeah, you didn't quote that quite right, but
I mean, I just his version of events just sounded so crazy, and it was like, I can't believe I'm having a serious conversation with you about an SA allegation, and you're just going to tell me this insane.
No, if I could just really honestly assess what happened, I would probably guess that they were obviously faded. You know what I mean? There was a little bit of predatory elements of Skinny, although I wouldn't consider it personally within the realm, although it's not my place to do so, as the R word.
I mean, none of us were in the room. We don't know exactly how this went down.
Only two people know. If I had to guess, just based on what it looked like, it's definitely something she regretted immediately after, or the next day after, and he kind of had stronger feelings than she did and wanted to have an actual relationship there, and whatever ensued.
Has that been confirmed though? Because that's another allegation that I wouldn't have on me too. Basically saying I wanted to wife up Jalique. You know
why would Unc be saying that? If it's
because we don't know when to take Unc serious, bro.
Now, he just said the same thing. He don't know. So that's another allegation.
But you don't think that Skinny would want to wife up Jalice? I think he's probably looking at Jalice like a prize.
Man, because he is square and ain't used to get no ass, bro. So he probably did want to, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't straight.
He's looking for his Ace family. You know, he wants her to be his Catherine. He's Austin McBroom.
Didn't Skinny have a whole period of time where he had a hit single out and was actually successful?
That time in his life is massively exaggerated, primarily by him, in order to make people believe that he had more motion than he actually did. But there was a time period where it seemed like he had the potential to pop off. Yeah, I mean, when I was signed with Atlantic, that they were trying to sign Skinny from the 9, and they wanted me to be as the guy who signed him, and I told them no, and then they were going to do it anyway, and then L.A. Reid swooped in and offered him more money and ended up signing him. And
so what's his biggest song?
He has a song called Love Blast.
It was a love song, yeah.
That realistically probably had fake views on it from my perspective, but anyway, let's look at this. So Wack posted up he posted two things. He posted that same conversation that we watched yesterday on the pod, in which Jalice seems to be saying that she did not get R-worded, but then Wack wrote for the caption, I don't like liars. I don't like false accusations against people that could land them in prison. #Jalice, you were good people, but you're dead wrong on this. Don't know if it's the clout or he didn't want to go in his pockets, but you are clearly moving around this man's house willingly. You can't come into a man in and out his bed and then days later say what happened. Nah, I don't work that way. You owe Skinny from the 9 an apology. Sincerely, the Exposers. And all right, so let's watch this clip and try to make sense of what's happening here. So this is Jalice right here, and then this is Skinny right here with the dreads. and it's like you see her lay next to him and give him a kiss on the cheek. I don't know how much that really proves.
Hey, it's more. I'm assuming, but you can't put.
Hey, come on, gang. It could have been cool in the beginning, bro. That don't mean that didn't happen. It just mean in the beginning she thought he was cool, gave him a peck on the cheek. Later on, he took it as something else, allegedly, and it could have went bad. You know, he could have made a bad decision. That don't mean anything. But I gotta say, as men, bro, yeah, she could be wrong, she could be fucked up, but you can't sit back and say that shit didn't happen just based off of her past events. If that's the case, nigga, we might as well judge everybody. This shit could have happened. And it might have not happened. But if she's lying about this shit, let me say this. For all the real niggas in here, I really feel if she's lying, she should be going to jail. You don't lie on a man and throw that allegation on him and lie about it. But if this shit happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga's he's a creepy little nigga, bro. And he's been crying on the internet recently because they got a video of him in the interrogation room telling on some people. They're calling him a rat and all this shit. He said some shit, but I don't know, man. It's just right now, man, I ain't putting nothing past nobody. Let's go.
Everything out.
Exactly.
I don't believe it's AI.
Hell no. Allen Iverson been retired.
It seems unlikely, but yeah.
That is not the answer.
What you say? Oh, but Obama wasn't a lowrider.
He definitely was.
This carries about as much weight as Obama and a lowrider, I'm going to be honest with you. But I mean, I guess her giving him a smooch on the cheek is not like super consistent with her version of it. But I mean, she could have been passed out of her mind and leaned down and gave him a kiss on the cheek.
Somewhat is to a degree because she actually said, like, y'all know me, I'm super flirty. Like, that's not really anything outside the scope of that.
And also, just because she gave him a kiss doesn't mean that, and it's just me being transparent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even she lay with him, like, I'm tired, I'm faded, I'm about to go to sleep. That still don't, you know what I'm saying? That's still, all this could be true. Like, she could have gave him a kiss. That does not prove that he didn't do what he did.
Correct.
If he did. If he really did it.
I believe this what he putting out there for now because he can't put out an XXX video.
Yeah, that would be a bad look.
That would be a bad idea.
Whack posted that.
Yeah, and I also think it's it has no validity. You know what I'm saying?
He sent it to me. I'm posting it.
And Rat 100 shouldn't be the poster boy for this behind that, especially all the stuff that he's dealing with.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. A week before he went on tour, they was talking about this, and he touched on this. That's why I'm like, the tongue is powerful. He said about, you could be getting drunk together, you know what I'm saying, getting faded, you know what I'm saying, y'all both feeling the way. Bro, he just gave an example with the bullshit she going through right now. So he touched on this and said he wasn't with it a week before that Blueface tour in this bullshit right here. So, I mean, it's consistent. I could say that.
And so 2 hours ago, 607 Unc left a comment on this video saying, I have new findings. Big homie CC is in the middle of the investigation. Worldwide hustle will protect women and kids. If I was wrong, I will go public. Let us finish the process. Apparently they're doing their own investigation.
No, but they sent
internal affairs.
No. Big homie CC supposed to be some type of PI, right? So he could do this.
Personally, I feel like that is entirely fabricated, and so I'm not going to take the results of its investigation.
Big homie CC is a PI.
Okay, Big homie CC is always talking about how he does these anti-kidnapping or anti-human trafficking raids, and how he's always protecting women and children against these horrible offenses that are being perpetrated upon them. I have never seen any evidence of this at all. And meanwhile, like I followed him on Instagram for a long time. It's like he documents every part of his life, but apparently the child sex trafficking rings that he's been taking down single-handedly are not within the realm of things that he's going to document in any way. So personally, I feel like Big homie CC is a charlatan, and I would not trust his findings about this in any way, shape, or form. I think he's totally corrupted. But
Big homie CC, we need some receipts, bro.
Big homie PP. Big homie Fifi.
We need some receipts.
When I fuck him, I'll call him Big homie PP.
Yeah, we need some receipts, bro.
Dead homies.
I thought he was really doing the work.
That was extra good.
Oh, now we podding.
We deep in it now.
We deep in the pod, my guy. Yeah, so this is a crazy situation to really think about. I would like to institute a rule here at No Jumper. Nobody should be having sex within No Jumper. But in particular, please do not have sex with Jalice because she's loaded pretty much all the time, as far as I could tell. It's just not safe. You can't do it.
Y'all tell creep that.
Slippery slope. Yeah, that's another thing I was about to ask. What happened with your boy? I thought that was, you know what I'm saying, his little school.
I believe he still manages her.
Oh, creep.
Man, that managing shit is a joke, bro.
I thought that
in
was
order to manage somebody.
School.
What's the monetary gain?
I'm not gonna lie. I heard Creep talking about it, and the way Creep was talking about it did not make me feel like he has a lot of faith in her version of events. But I don't know. I only caught part of the conversation.
Version of these events?
Yeah. I mean, like I pretty much just like heard Creep talking about like, yeah, bro, but like, you know, she'd be loaded as fuck. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we're all thinking, man. It sucks for her that like, you know, her prior behavior makes it so that we don't necessarily feel the need to believe her immediately, where a lot of women, if they were to say this, we would probably take it a lot more seriously.
I mean, regardless, I don't like, do you guys in any capacity look at Skinny different as a result of this or not?
Hell yeah.
No.
I gotta now. I gotta put all my feelings to the side until we see I'm not passing judgment on nothing.
No.
Him even wanting to sleep with her makes me think a little differently of him. That being said, my opinion of him wasn't super high in the first place.
Was it?
Y'all know more about him than me and Spuddy Face though, bro. I know he was associated with Treyway back then. And,
that's an exaggeration.
And he got a snitch allegation. That's all I know.
So me personally, the reason why I feel like, and allegations to the side, I think that like Munchie said, he went in that. I honestly think that. So me, in my personal opinion, for her to say, and nobody disputed this, he never came out and said that, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't on her period anything. Just the sheer principle of you going into that with that box bleeding and all that, you different, bro. So that's just me personally. Somebody you don't even know further. I just
it's
weird,
in his
bro.
best interest not to say nothing. If you could potentially be facing some criminal charges, it's in your best interest not to say nothing.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest thing that Skinny from the Nine is doing, is not commentating on this publicly, because it could only hurt his situation. If anything, I feel like Unc is not really doing Skinny a favor by talking about it on the podcast. I think the fact that like Wack even posted this video is pretty problematic, because that means that like if there's a real investigation, they're probably going to also want to subpoena Wack's phone, and they don't even have to do that. They just have to look at Skinny's phone, and they're going to be able to tell who he sent this video to. And I really feel like that could be more of a problem, even though it's like, okay, if Skinny sends the video to Unc and Wack to help exonerate himself, does that carry the same weight legally that a revenge porn situation would? Because typically revenge porn is being done to humiliate the person, to embarrass them. Him sending it to Wack or Unc would have a different motive. That being said, I don't know. Maybe it would be treated the same way.
From my understanding, it would have to be posted in a public space in order for it to connotate.
I know it's like probably a big deal to you, bro, but like that's up to 6 months in the county, or a fine up to $1,000. Nobody worried about that. Revenge porn?
Yeah, okay.
Ain't nobody gonna make you roll it up for revenge porn.
Well, that's interesting.
You're not registering in the like Megan's Law for revenge porn.
Wouldn't be like,
who cares about that shit? Who haven't showed a bitch getting fucked on their phone to somebody else?
Well, there's a difference between doing
when camera phones
and
first started being
maliciously attacking.
And I also wouldn't.
It's not malicious.
I also wasn't saying he should tell his life story or go into depth about his case. I mean, I don't think that it will hurt him to go put out a statement, release a statement, you know what I'm saying, whether it's with a publicist or himself, is like, I am innocent of all these charges, and leave it at that, but just not saying nothing. Like, you just
Spuddy Face.
Yeah,
we didn't see a lot of sales, both of us, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
We here 6 months, we get happy. Oh, that's it. We gonna take that. Everybody give a fuck about no 6 months and a fine up to $1,000, bro.
I don't think Skinny from the Nine is ready for 6 months.
And in Nevada prison.
I mean, listen, I think he'll survive.
I don't know what it is in Nevada, but
I think he'd be pretty upset.
No, he definitely gonna be on PC.
No, when Flacco was talking shit, I looked it up. It was like 6 or 9 months or some shit.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, Skinny, we tried to call him yesterday. I don't want to put too much pressure on him to make a statement or anything like that. I mean, it really benefits Skinny that he allegedly committed this act upon a woman who none of us is really eager to give her a clean bill of health, because at least there's a lot of skepticism about it. I mean, what a nightmare for him that he went from thinking this is the best pussy that he got in decades, years,
The closest thing you'll get to Cuban doll.
And now it's an accusation.
You think he really thinks all this? Like,
no, that's what Unc said. Unc, oh no, she said that too though. She was like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'm no jumper. They be seeing me in the flesh. You know what I'm saying?"
Oh, he's like he be seeing me on no jumper. He knew who I was.
Knowing how
which is probably true.
I know Skinny from the 9 to be probably one of the more clout hungry people that I've ever known.
But she been on no jumper like 9 times.
Yeah, but to him, I think that probably is like she's fucking Lotto, like she's Marilyn Monroe to him.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong though. He's bigger than her. Correct?
Yes, Sersky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fame was?
Yeah, correct.
I mean,
I don't know. I missed his run. I was in prison.
He has more followers than her, but for sure, as far as like in terms of like being invited on podcasts or anything like that, he's pretty much on 0. And then meanwhile, yeah, she like makes the occasional appearance on No Jumper or Unc's podcast. It's not a whole lot, but it's definitely more motion than he has.
I think him at his peak is probably more famous, but like her.
Man, I was there.
But even so,
it was not much of a peak.
Hey, this is crazy.
I'm just being real. Like he exaggerates how popular he was.
I never heard him talk pop his shit or nothing, but I know he got more notoriety than she do.
Well, currently she definitely is like more motion in the content space, like by
because it's more recent.
Margin. Yeah, like like he said.
And then Creep was forcing her own podcast.
Well, she definitely has gotten some momentum.
Do you really think P Nice wanted to talk to her though? Honestly,
I would say probably yeah, because like it's a toxic ass girl that's willing to fucking pop a lot of shit. There's a huge potential for viral clips in dealing with her.
I think P Nice is finding himself as a podcaster, so he might not necessarily be the pickiest person.
Also,
right?
like whether or not like fools like Jalice or her
Creep
content,
his relationships, man. He called back on Fig. He called P Nice.
There's definitely a good chance that like if you do something with her, like in some capacity, it might go up.
As long as it ain't sex.
See, okay, this is interesting about P Nice though. He hasn't posted in 3 weeks, and his last video was just him responding to Munchie B. So I don't know like where he's like at content wise, but I feel like he should keep his foot on the gas. You know, it's like if you're getting big interviews like the Black Sam one or Snoop Dogg or whatever, you gotta keep going. You can't just take 3 weeks off, man.
I would definitely upload since then.
So now that it's a question for the panel, just everybody. Like she's came out with this allegation. She came backtrack from this, so she had to move forward for sure. She has to move forward.
Stand on
But now, I mean, she does podcasts. So do you think more people will have her on?
No,
for this, or would you think? Hold on. Let me finish. Or you think I'm like so somebody will hire like permanent, or you know what I'm saying? Because like with the allegations and stuff. Because majority of the podcasters is men. Do you think they'll be afraid of any type of allegations or anything?
She'll never work in this town again. Ain't that what they say? Because most podcasts, most podcasts is majority men. You know what I mean?
T-Rail probably trying to get her on right now.
Yeah. Besides to get the viral moment for her story. Besides that, do you think somebody have a permanent on a podcast full of
T-Rail's going to say that it was my fault.
Yeah.
That what?
Somehow.
That Skinny from the 9 ran down on her in Vegas.
You to blame?
I don't know. I mean, she wants to come back on No Jumper to tell the story. I kind of feel like we already told the story on Monday, and I don't know like what else we're going to get into. I know that like certain people on the No Jumper team don't want to sit with her, including exhibiting like many of those same exact issues with his podcasting. Like just stop this conversation in its tracks to tell us that you liked a random fucking song. Like that's a lot more than I expected here.
If you're a comedian,
DDG not really a comedian.
No, I'm talking about that's what I told what's called if you're a comedian.
I'm swimming with my shirt on.
Where's this team at? That's
Scores ain't getting the same action in his face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He on there. They gonna go on camera and all that. They thirsty. They trying to get the little scragglers and do whatever they do.
Because think about Blue.
Exactly, bro. Most bitches when they go out, they meet up with their homegirls, whatever. They pregame at one of their houses, boom, and then they take off and they go to the wherever club. Like that. That's just how I go. See, what was the last time you hit a club, bro?
I've been in a club before.
No, not the host. Nothing. You just going to like.
My last time was in Miami with Blueface, like maybe a month ago.
I'm trying to think. I've definitely like.
Unless you done been in a club or two.
Yeah, I done scuffed my chucks a few times.
Going to the club was much more of a thing, like 10 years ago. You know.
Well, now it's like the bottle service like Instagram era, so it's not really as fun. Like
I never hear anybody speak about going to the club in LA enthusiastically at all. ever.
LA more like a lounge,
Enthusiastic.
The lounge is
well, right now, like LA is all about what's popping in LA is afters is 100%.
Lounge.
That's because you do hardcore drugs. So if you want to stay out until 7 a.m. doing hardcore drugs, yeah, you go to the afters.
Well, beyond like doing quote unquote hardcore drugs, that's like where like the girls are going, like they're starting their night. Yeah, like the club scene is fucking dead in LA. It's all afters and after hour raves and licking.
But the after hours has to be like after something else, right?
Right after the club close.
Yeah,
I mean,
not the lounges, not the lounge.
No, we're not talking about like the hookah lounges. He's talking about like after hours.
No, but that's the thing though, motherfucker. Like they skipping the club and just going straight there instead. Like I said, their nights starting at fucking 1 a.m. And
I mean, usually when I go out to a party these days, there'll be some guy being like, "Yo, we got the afters going, we got the afters," and they'll be trying to get you to like scan a QR code or some shit. And like, I never do it because I have a kid. I don't want to stay out till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But I'll like talk to people who do go to the parties, and they'll be telling me, yeah, it was like 20 people sitting in a living room doing coke, and like,
that's not an after hour. That's something different.
Yeah, I don't know what
you're talking about like actual venue. Yeah, but like some people like if you really like are people are in the mansion scene in the valley or whatever, they'll be like just going to people's houses.
And I get what he's saying.
That's a kickback.
Yeah, that's different.
That's super invite only. He said QR code.
Well, that's just like it'll give you the address
exclusive,
and shit.
Yeah, we talking about hookah lounges and just lounges.
But they can operate those after hours too. I guess like
hell yeah.
Can they?
The after hour next to the Melody Bar been going up.
Oh yeah,
everybody been talking about it. All the hoochies in here.
It's all like underground, illegal, semi-tolerated shit, and this is like kind of like a throwback to a previous era because I know you remember, Adam, when all the warehouses in LA got shut down after that ghost ship fire in Oakland, and there was that.
What year was that?
That was like 2017, 2018. There's like
For
a
real?
big and like and that's why like Ham on Everything stopped being.
Wow, I never knew that because Ham on Everything was such a huge thing for a long time, and I used to go to those parties like all the time, and I never knew why they seemed like they just stopped. But that was
a part of it. Also, like the homie Adam getting sober and shit, and like not wanting to. But
I think he was sober like all the time that I was going to those parties.
Yeah, that's really what it was. The ghost ship fire in Oakland shut down the warehouses in LA and California in general for a long time. Now they kind of creeped back into popularity like post COVID or whatever, and that's kind of the wave because all the clubs are lame as fuck.
I don't know why Dragonite Crip is saying that Ant's locked up, but.
Because come on, bro.
Is he tapped in?
Dragonite Crib. Wow.
I doubt he tapped in.
I see Dragonite Longo today, which is insane.
I do see a lot of people saying
no
that.
pun intended.
I don't know
well, hold on. How you pronounce what's Josh's last name? Is Dragonite
Manheim.
Dragonite Manheim.
Yeah, he definitely activated.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of Dragonites.
We really need to start looking at Josh a little bit differently because we don't know what's going on with him and Jalice.
Hell no. He was the first one to speak up for it. He said
he was.
Well, I'm like, wow.
What did you call him? Hope Protector Josh?
Yeah, Hector the Hope Protector.
Hector. He's got a Mexican name now.
Hector the Hope Protector. I noticed this shit was typing. I said before he said, all right, look what Josh Hector, the Hope Protector, about to say.
No, but Josh was in Vegas like a few weeks ago, and he actually texted me, and he goes, "Yo, that shit about Jalice and Skinny is real." And I go, "How you know?" Didn't respond. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay. I took that as she told you it was real, which
that was his bad.
I get you, but also, I mean, I don't know.
In normal society, he's not wrong for like believing a woman when she tells him that.
Right, that is the standard,
Yeah. Just in case anybody out there doesn't think
you believe her into further investigation.
Correct.
And based on her own words, what she been saying is counterproductive to the claim she's trying to put out there. If she wanted to put this little jacket on him, she should shut up. Because she shooting herself in the foot.
Yeah, Shuni can move forward. She cannot backtrack off this at all. If it do, it would absolutely look terrible.
But it seems like she's out for revenge legally as well as
on Unc or him.
Well, I mean, clearly she wants revenge against Unc too, but she seems like she wants revenge against Skinny in the public realm of disrespecting him publicly, as well as making it clear that she wants him to get locked up or whatever.
I wanted to know.
Behind her.
I wanted to know the detective name, bro. I kept asking, what's the detective name? If you spoke to a detective, you know the name.
That's what I was telling you, Munchie. She said she actually made a report. That's what she said.
She did, yeah.
A court report?
No, police report.
That's what I was asking, bro. To ask her. She said, detective, like, what's his name? Just like he talked about the jail dude. What's his name? I don't know.
What jail dude?
Doughboy.
Oh, prison guy?
I was about to say dildo. That's crazy. Doughboy.
Whoa.
Hey, Doughboy, he talked about the prison dude. What's his name? Oh, Caesar McDowell. I'm like, he from Long Beach. He did 22 years. But I forgot it when I got home to do further investigation.
No, you looked it up mad quick, though. That was funny.
Yeah, I was like, what's the detective name? You was trying to be so nice, nigga.
No, I mean, bro, I asked every question. I asked
you could have said it in a soft voice, like, okay, so what's the detective name?
I was trying to get that one off. It's just like she had a lot to get off her chest, so I didn't wind up. But yeah,
can you do a little research and figure out if Ant Hefe is locked up right now?
I don't know his last name. I know his first name.
Show me.
Oh yeah.
Josh probably could look it up.
Anthony.
It ain't gonna be in the system that early.
Anthony.
No, it's been hours. Yeah, it is.
It might
That's
be
Maurice.
Huh?
No, you don't need no birthday. You just put Maurice. Damn it.
Show
Am I
me.
doxing blood?
Well, I mean,
yeah, whatever.
It's not
Show me.
doxing him.
Yeah,
Show me.
LASD. Like, oh, you know, everybody been in jail up here, so I guess you know how to look it up, huh?
It's crazy that if Ant really like got locked up, you know it was for some gangster shit.
Yeah,
This is
I
funny.
don't
That's just
assume it's
him.
for parking tickets.
Hell
Yeah.
no, it's probably for running
Smoking in
some
public.
kind of operation.
Smoking in public.
I mean, he went to the feds for like
I'm
distributing
just
drugs.
gonna jump out the window and say that I don't believe it's a legal situation.
I hope it's not.
How much parking
me
tickets?
too.
Bro, imagine what a joint Ant Hefe would be in the county.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know.
But really though,
you know what time is it?
Hefe gonna go fed.
Nah,
He's too much of
Hell
a
no.
joint. They're not
Nah.
gonna let just put him in the state.
That's not the way it
Hell no.
works.
No.
You're lit. You're going to the feds.
You're too late for county, fool.
I'm sure
Go
he's
to the feds.
You gotta be all right.
Nah,
That's probably some
hopefully he
stupid
Gucci
shit.
and Gabbana for
They
sure.
probably caught him with a blick or something.
No, man.
It could just be a regular situation, and he'll tell us about it next time he sees us.
Yeah, and that's why Ant Hefe wasn't in the Instagram reels. Can we check out this video that Ant Hefe actually posted? Where I guess he's talking about something. This is from yesterday.
What's the good old deal with the good old people, man? Today was not a good day, bro. Today was one of those bad days, man, where the devil was working hard, man. He was at work, man. And he was this close, man. He was this close. Just close to cashing in on wishful thinking. So right now, I'm in a phase where I'm trying to regroup, you know what I'm saying? And think things through, man, and just, create the space to be calm and copacetic, you know what I'm saying, through the storm, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully y'all had a good day up out there, though, man, on this Monday, man, you know what I'm saying? To anybody day who was bad like mine, we gonna make it through, champ, you know what I'm saying? As long as we make it through the next day, man, we got another chance, man, to recharge, man, and regroup, man. Salute. Stay strong.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounded like the Johnnies came knocking.
It's very foreboding for sure.
Like it doesn't sound like he got into like a street situation. Like it didn't feel like he was saying that like some ops ran down him or anything. It sounded like I don't know. To me, that very much was in agreement with the kind of thing that you would
For
allude
sure.
to if you were in a legal situation.
Especially like weather the storm when you talk about like dialogue, like the storm and things like that.
It
That
felt like he
sounds
was like
very-
steeling himself for a legal battle or some kind of dealing with something that's difficult.
Like bracing himself.
Well, the fact that this happened and then we haven't heard from him all day today.
Yeah, the combination of the two things is what really did it. There.
Because there's never been a single pod that he hasn't come on that he didn't say anything. It'd be like he would say something at a certain point, like, "Oh, I'm gonna be late." Or,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
I mean, definitely right now, something happened to him that is keeping him out of the zone here because I don't really think there's any other explanation, you know?
man, hopefully Ant's solid, fool.
I don't want to jump to like the legal situation necessarily, but that's definitely what it seemed like he was kind of alluding to there, man. So
Yeah, hopefully all is well. For
prayers
sure.
up to him. Just so you know, Lush, I got to leave in 45 minutes. And I only say that because I am a single dad this week.
Yeah.
My wife is on a work trip. She's riding horses with Amaranth today in Texas. So
who is Amaranth?
She's like a female Twitch streamer who's like pretty big deal. So Lena had to go film some content with her where they were riding horses together. So
Hey, you know why you a bullshit nigga?
What? Although I like you beginning sentences like that. That was dope. Yeah. There's many reasons. Yeah.
He said prayers to him and you atheist.
Oh, atheist prayers.
This nigga crazy.
I have my own style of prayers that I do but I do that a lot. I'm always saying like just today, my friend told me that his wife was having emergency brain surgery because she had fucking cancer on her brain.
Atheist prayers up.
And I said, like, thank God that she was okay when he said that her surgery went well. And yeah, I mean, I to me saying like thank God is just, it's not like a religious thing. That's just like,
I told one of the homies, he sneezed. I was like, bless you. He was like, thank you. Then he got mad. Like, hold on.
The meth cloud, man. Come on, man.
It's not a meth cloud. It's weed.
It's just weed, bro.
Breathe it in. You've been in here while he's smoking bongs or smoking weed like a million times.
I don't trust what's in this bong.
You see what he's putting in it. He's putting
tobacco
in it, which is disgusting.
I didn't look at nothing. That's crazy.
I would never do drugs.
That's laced. That's a pedo.
Do something like drugs.
You do all the drugs. How is your relationship with Germ right now?
So Germ and I, just for the sake of transparency, although I don't really want to, because I'm her and I have agreed to not talk about like all
we should cut it off right there, bro.
We don't have to go into extreme depth. I just feel like the people are owed a little bit of information.
So like as of now, we're taking time to focus and regroup. Germ has been somebody who's been in my life for like 17 years. And that's not gonna change at all in any capacity. Like I still love her. As far as us being the best fit currently, that remains to be seen, you know?
Okay.
So was that like the most nothing burger of a statement?
No, that was great. Do you think that when Wax sent us the group chat where he claimed that one of his homies is fucking her, do you take that as reality or is that just him trolling?
I mean, like the first thing that like one of our first interactions was him saying like AD fucked my girl when I hadn't had a girl for a year and a half.
I do remember that. And that was confusing at that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also it was kind of fucked up for AD because AD had a girlfriend that he was like living with.
It was like, it was obvious. It was so far like from being an actual thing. You know what I mean? Like, but ultimately, like neither one of us are trying to embarrass or hoe each other out like that. That's kind of an agreement that we made to each other. I'm not trying to do anything to embarrass her.
Is she upset about the fact that you are doing a 20 versus 1, some sort of dating show?
I'm not doing anything like that. I would never do something like that.
There's a flyer. It's been posted on my Instagram, the No Jumper Instagram.
And I shared it 3 or 4 times, and it was actually my idea.
When is it set for?
I've been hitting up women individually, telling them to pull up to the Lush 20 versus 1. We need to find him actual love, not just clout.
And it's definitely happening.
Yeah.
And you're not doing
What are you talking about? What were you about to say before, first of all? Like, because
you caught that.
I heard you on the phone. I heard him on the phone being like, I didn't post it. I didn't post it.
Come on, man.
Breaking news?
What's the breaking news?
Oh, shit. Nathan's about to bring up something that.
Oh, shit.
Maurice Shellman.
Nah, they got the
felony.
Wow.
Damn.
Felony for what? It doesn't say. It doesn't specify.
It don't say no more. It used to say. But I could tell by the bail amount how much the bail amount.
77th division.
LA Robbery and Homicide Division.
Oh, no.
No.
That's the agency description.
That's bad.
It's 77th Street, bro. $1 million bail.
$1 million bail doesn't seem that. I mean, that's what they gave Chud.
No. That's
only $1 million bill in LA is just $1 million. That's a high one, bro.
Oh man, that's fucked
I'm
up,
not
bro.
putting that past Ant Hefe, man.
Nah, but we gonna see they could have it, but you never know until
Free the homie, he ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, because in LA right now you have to see a judge anyway, so we don't even know if that $1 million bill is real or not because you have to see a judge in order to even get a bill now. So I don't know if they just putting that to be there or what. But $1 million bill in Los Angeles, California.
I'm glad you said that, and I ain't trying to derail from this. So we gonna finish this, and I'm gonna remember what you just said about the bail thing.
Yeah.
What? Oh, Nathan's still doing research over here, bruh. Bro, what if Ant Hefe ends up being our Dirk? We already got a Dirk. Brick Baby's already kind of Dirk.
I mean, we saw the swamp.
Thousands of dollars of.
They say great nurses have a calling. If you are born to help and are driven to make a difference,
sealed packs.
Sealed packs sound dangerous.
Okay, different. Yeah, Pokemon packs. No kilos that we know of.
It sound more gangster. You say sealed packs.
Yo, that's crazy though. He's on a real mission. Like he's not gonna just give up. A lot of people would have got scared straight the first time you got called down on social media for this crime, and now he's apparently like doubling down.
He's dedicated to the lifestyle.
He's gonna get more. He's dedicated.
You gotta catch them all.
That's crazy. Getting strikes over Pokemon cards. That's them strikes. Them coming with strikes.
No, hell no. Hell no. That's not a strike.
Yes, it is. If it's over so much, it's a felony.
It's a felony if you steal more than what, $2,500 worth of stuff? Or is it less?
It turns it depends. Like if they tell you to stop now, that goes from a theft to a robbery. So it's just all how to.
You mean if you went back and took more?
No, the first time. So even if you say, for instance, shoplifters, if they go in the store and they steal something,
right?
And apprehension or a worker up in there is like, hey, stop, woo, and they try to run and push by him,
right?
That turns it from a theft, a petty theft, or a shoplifting into a robbery.
But this is not that. He getting caught on surveillance after it's all done.
Yeah.
Well, you're not wrong. Like if I'm stealing some candy and then they try to stop me, and I yank away shit. Now it's a robbery.
Yeah, no, that's
versus just stealing this shit. That's not a
theft.
Correct.
As opposed to strong arm robbery.
So when you do that, they call that commercial burglary.
No,
the strikeable
commercial burglary is breaking in something when it's closed.
Not when it's breaking in it. If you go in there, listen. When you go in there with the intent to steal something, you don't have to break in, like literally pickpocket the lock or anything like that. When you go in there with the intent to steal that, they still call that burglary, brother.
Commercial burglary is breaking in a business when it's closed. Burglary is going to somebody's house when they're not home. This is theft. If somebody tried to stop him on the way out and he try to resist.
All right, so don't quote me on it, but it's petty theft. So I think petty theft is anything $40 and under. You know what I'm saying? I don't quote, I believe it's $40 and under. But if you steal X amount of dollars, then it goes into something else, man. But we're gonna leave it right there, man. I ain't talking about too much. Y'all stay tuned. We got more content coming on the way. If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all hit that like button, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's get it. Let's go.